The mere fact that we're even willing to review this on our channel should kind of tell you how seriously we take food.
After a short train ride from Glasgow, we arrived in the city of Edinburgh. We were already blown away by what we saw of the city on our 5-minute walk from the train station to our hostel. Once we arrived and checked into our room, we grabbed some food at the hostel bar before getting an early night, ready to enjoy our first day in Scotland's capital. The following morning, we arranged to meet with Scott, one of our subscribers, who kindly offered to take us around some of his favourite spots in Edinburgh. We started out just a short walk from Princes Street at Dean Village, which used to be home to various mills. One of the more iconic buildings in Dean Village is Well Court, which is a beautiful red brick building built in the 1800s, which originally housed local mill workers. We then wandered over to the National Museum of Scotland, where we said a quick hello to Dolly the sheep before heading up to the rooftop, where we found great views of the city from above. And on a side note, for any Harry Potter fans out there, you can actually find Tom Riddle's grave over in Greyfriars Kirkyard.
Is that Harry Potter reference?
I feel like...
Yes,
yeah.
Voldemort was Tom Riddle.
Jeez,
And
change the words around, it makes Lord Voldemort. How do you not know this?
We ended our tour at the Princes Street Gardens just before 1 o'clock.
Why are we here and why are all these people gathered staring up at the castle?
So we're here for the 1 o'clock gun. It goes off every day 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and traditionally it was to do with shipping and letting them know the time, basically out at sea, out in the Firth of Forth.
How many times have you seen this happen?
Oh, loads. I still shit myself every time.
So can you hear it like across the whole city?
More or less,
Yeah.
in this kind of bit.
I felt like we had another couple of minutes or something. Holy shit. Sorry for the swearing. My heart is going like 100 miles. Oh yeah, you can see the smoke.
After I recovered from my scare, we said our goodbyes to Scott and went on the search for some proper Scottish food.
There's actually a place on the street here called the Haggis Box, just selling haggis in the middle of the street. So of course I had to try it. Why? Because they offer a vegan one.
So the vegan haggis is gluten-free oats, lentils, polenta, kidney beans, carrots, mushrooms, turnips, and spices.
Nice.
So these are the same spices as the traditional one. So it does give you a bit of an idea of kind of what it's like.
So I've got neeps and tatties and haggis on top with a mustard and whiskey sauce. Yeah, it looks epic. It smells really good. I'm gonna get a bit of everything here. Okay. Bottoms up. Oh. This is like a proper winter meal. It feels like really hearty, warming. You've got mustard sauce in it, giving it a bit of warmth as well. This is really nice. I can see lentils and stuff in there as well, so I imagine this is probably a slightly healthier version than the traditional one without all the meat in it. Honestly, Al, you should just get yours from here.
Yeah?
Sod going to a pub. Yeah, this is really nice. Al fresco dining in Edinburgh.
You'll have had haggis before as well, yeah, I'm guessing?
No, this is the first time.
Oh, right, oh, cool, man. Oh, I'm honoured. Good, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good haggis.
You're the chosen one.
Exactly. It's a good haggis to try. We get it from a good local family butcher in Edinburgh called Finley's. So I reckon at least 10,000 people have tried haggis for the first time here, and probably about 5 really haven't liked it. So there we go.
I'm gonna be 6. Thanks a lot, mate.
Cheers, man.
This isn't exactly what I was expecting with haggis. I thought haggis was in like a pigskin or something.
Yeah, maybe it's just like the filling, I don't know.
But I'm assured this is some traditional haggis. I'm very apprehensive just because, well, you know me if you watch the videos. I mean, I might as well eat it while it's hot and give it justice. I can't believe it. First time trying this, and I've always my whole life thought and knew that I wasn't going to like it. Because it gets a bit of a bad name sometimes. People are like, oh, like haggis, like you've got to try that, a bit gross.
It has a bit of offal and stuff in it, and people get freaked out by it.
That's not what I expected. It's way less offensive
Yeah.
than I imagined.
Oh, if you like that, maybe you'll like black pudding.
Okay, yeah. Like,
So is it going to get a Travel Beans rating?
yeah, I'm really surprised because I'm genuinely surprised. I was ready to go on one of my rants about how disgusting it is. Why is oats mixed with meat or something like that? Really unoffensive. Quite a British feel of like the stodge. We love a lot of carbs, warm food.
Especially in the winter.
And I do love the novelty of seeing a haggis box. Just in the middle of the street, you can just buy haggis here. I'm sure it's a little bit touristy, but well worth a try. If you come in here, I don't know, this is pretty good.
I'm in shock right now.
The biggest testament I can give to this is that I'll eat this off camera. Like, next time I come to Scotland, I will get haggis. I can't believe I'll be saying that.
Just as an off-camera meal.
Just casually.
Nice. After a quick post-haggis nap, I never thought I'd say those words together. We are refreshed and we are ready to go out and see Edinburgh by night. Scott, who we met earlier, has actually agreed to meet us for a drink tonight because I think you can't come to Scotland and not try some Scottish whiskey.
Scott led us to a local whiskey bar called the Devil's Advocate, located down Advocate Close, just off the Royal Mile. Here, the barman helped to educate us on the proper way to taste whiskey.
Just say oaky.
Yeah.
Swirly.
Swirly, and then you look at it. Up to the light, mate.
Oh.
There you go, now sniff it. Get right in there.
Just going to smell.
Oh my god.
That's not a glowing review.
After a couple of whiskies, Alex and I joined a Sandalman's tour, organised by our hostel, to learn a little more about the history of Edinburgh, before heading back to Bar 50 for a few more drinks.
We haven't done Tipsy Beans for quite some time.
Hello.
But after having a little bit of whiskey and then turning up at the hostel and they're playing beer pong and things.
Who can say no to that?
We're in Scotland, how can we say no?
And they've had a pub quiz. We didn't come last.
And that's all you need to know.
That's all that matters. We've had a lovely day though. We also went on...
We have had a lovely
We
day.
have had a lovely day. We went on a lovely little walk, didn't we?
Well, I mean, they've watched it. They don't need to. You don't need to tell them what they've because they've seen it.
Yeah, but we went Sandalman's tour. It was a walking tour where you learned about all the gruesome stuff about Edinburgh. That's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of bad stuff. Imagine Edinburgh, hundreds of years ago. It's scary. It's dark. It's dingy. There's a woman. Can't remember her name. You did tell us. He was very informative. Anyway, she had a daughter. She married her off. Gave a dowry to some random man. She popped over to their house for tea. He was like, "Oi, where's my dowry?" She was like, "Sorry, don't have it."
He's like, "I've already impregnated your ugly daughter."
And so then she gets a bit angry. He gets a bit angry. He gets a bit stabby. She stabs him. Kills the guy.
Dead.
He just wanted a bit of money. Was it worth it, mate? Not sure it was. The town, they're not happy.
Furious.
They're furious. So, what do? Well, they take her thumbs. They tie them to her feet, like this.
And show them what happened. Show them. Do I have to show them?
Basically, thumbs, feet tied together. Seems uncomfortable. That's not it. They roll her, and I don't think in like a playful rolling her. I think it was like kicking, punching, like just rolling her down the streets. It's very hilly here, you have to think as well. So they're rolling her down the streets. Not pleasant. You think, is that punishment enough for getting a bit stabby? No. That is not the end of it.
They were very kicky as well.
Very kicky.
Spitty.
They get to this area of Edinburgh, which at the time was basically a cesspit. It's where all the sewage would run from the old town into this kind of lake. And at the time, there wasn't much rain, so there was a drought. So as you can imagine, it's a bit stinky, a bit smelly, and the lake's a bit crusty. So what they do is when they finish kicking her to the lake, they pick her up and they chuck her in. And the weight of her body like cracks the crust on the top of the pile of shit.
Imagine a creme brulee, if you will.
Creme brulee. And she slowly sinks into the pile of poop. That is the end of her days. And that's just one of many stories we heard. It was horrifying, truly horrifying.
When we tried the battered Mars bar, we thought that's where all this batteredness would end.
Never.
Not in Scotland.
No. Just Google Munchie Box. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, Google the Munchie Box.
Munchie Box.
Pause
Scotland.
the video. Google Munchie Box. Come back.
And then come back. Make sure you come back.
Yeah, please come back.
Anyway, there is something that we're on the hunt for currently as a tipsy snack.
We have been recommended this by now 4 separate people.
Yep.
So, and we've only met 4 people, okay? So before anyone criticises us that we're going to go and try this, and we're kind of reflecting this as Scottish food. No, Scottish people, 4 Scottish people have said to eat this snack.
Yeah, if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us.
It's mind-blowing. It is mind-blowing.
I didn't believe it when they first told us. I thought the first guy was joking.
Obviously a joke. It's like the Scots, they fry anything.
But actually, they do.
They're willing to deep fry
Yep.
a pizza.
Batter and deep fry a pizza.
It's called Pizza Crunch. So our job right now is to go and find some chippy that will do the Pizza Crunch.
They have it. It's on the menu.
That's what we've looked at.
The first one we've looked at. I mean, this is a traditional fried foods. Look at that list. It starts at fish haddock and it ends with a fried half pizza crunch. That's what I'm after. We have it.
Before I say anything about what I think about this, they have alcohol in the fish and chip shops. I'm not going to make a comment because I'm drunk and I'm going into the fish and chip shop, so it'd be weird if I was to say anything negative about that.
But at that point in the night, do you need more booze?
The mere fact that we're even willing to review this on our channel should kind of tell you how seriously we take food. And we're in these beautiful streets here, and here it is.
Oh, look at it. Isn't that a beauty? So this is the half pizza crunch. There was the option for the whole pizza crunch. I think you should just get stuck in. What is there much to say? It is a half...
Literally a deep fried pizza.
A pizza, deep fried, dipped in batter.
I cannot believe how easy this was to find.
Oh, your fingers are so greasy. Well,
This.
what did you think?
I mean, of course I like it. It's brilliant.
God. Right, give that to me. Give that to me and I'll give an honest review.
Why would you take the small bite like that?
But fucking vile.
Wait. You're not even giving it a chance. This is disrespectful.
Oh my god, it's so bad. Oh, that's so bad.
Eat it. Have another bite, but a real bite.
I can't. I literally
One more
can't.
bite. One more bite.
It's disgusting. It's so disgusting. It's like doughy, greasy. Like there's nothing, nothing satisfying about this. I want to spit it out, but I don't want to make these beautiful streets dirty.
I wanted to hate it so much, and it's kind of nice.
Oh, it's horrible, Alex.
I know.
It's so bad.
And that's why people shouldn't listen to me and my food reviews.
If you're going there, just get some chips like a normal person. This is not necessary.
I've had 3 more bites.
3 more.
And I now completely agree with Emma. Like, the aftertaste of grease is absolutely disgusting.
It's like a film in your mouth.
It's Like,
Why?
gross.
But there's nothing wrong. What's wrong with a drunk pizza without being chucked in the deep pan fryer? Just get a normal pizza.
Horrible.
Stop eating it.
Okay, I got spirits away. That is one of the worst things I've eaten. But I'm drunk.
Which would you choose, that or the McGriddle? Oh.
Because I'm drunk, I would eat the McGriddle. I've forgotten how bad it was. And that's how I feel with this.
That when you were drunk.
We should do food reviews from now on. Me sober versus me drunk and see if there's any difference.
Guys, we've recovered from the pizza fiasco. We're now back at our hostel and we are ready to go to bed. I'm pooped. Are you pooped?
Yes, I'm being pooped, but we're also walking past other people sleeping.
Shh. We're at our room. But thank you for joining us on a lovely little day in Edinburgh.
I'm sorry the content wasn't that good today. But it was free.
It was free.
Unless you pay for Patreon, and then I am actually sorry.
Yeah, sorry patrons, but everyone else, you can just deal with it. So anyway, we would like to say, leave us a comment.
What is the most battered thing you've ever seen?
And what would you like to see battered? I mean,
I just really want you to know that I didn't like it that much. It's just the first bite, it's kind of nice, and then like,
I'm
but
sorry,
the
you
grease
can't
is
undo.
disgusting.
You can't undo what you said. You said you liked it. Deal with it. Leave us a comment. Tell us how disappointed you are in Alex for enjoying that pizza crunch disaster.
My mouth is so oily.
Like the video, because we like it if you like it. It makes us feel nice. And subscribe if you haven't already. We're not always drunk. This is a very rare occurrence these days because we get hangovers now. Oh yeah, it's the end. You get to do something special.
Okay.
You have to be quiet though, because there might be people asleep.
It's so oily.
It's so greasy. It's all filmy in my mouth. Anyway, do the thing.
Thank you very much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. And peace out.